When the subject of a will comes up, I always ask the client to take a look at what they have accumulated in life and how hard it was for them to put it aside. It's always a big deal for everybody. And then I ask them to take a look at those whom they love and what they need after they're gone. With those two things in mind, in nearly every case, somebody needs a will. And what I do is I try to show them why they need it and help them make one that will be exactly the way they want it, that the property they own will pass to those people they love, and a person that they feel is fair and just will be in charge of their estate. And if they don't make a will, the court will determine who's in charge of the estate, and the property will pass according to the way the state of Georgia says so. And that's not very many times the way that they want it to pass. I'll tell you one example that occurred many years ago that I think is very instructive about why everybody needs a will. I had this client who came in and she told me that she wanted her daughter to get everything that she had. So in the course of our meeting, she gave me instructions to prepare a deed for her house to pass automatically to her daughter at death and for her car to pass automatically to her daughter. She chose not to make a will, however. And on the day of her funeral, her daughter called me and said, "Mr. Moorhead, my brothers and sisters have come over here to the house." I showed them the deed and I showed them the title, and they said, "Well, you show me the deed to this silverware and you show me the title of this furniture." And when I couldn't, they're just taking everything out of the house. I had to call the Superior Court judge and get him to send the sheriff, and we went over to that house and we shut it down that night. But that case had to go to court, and it was a conflict. It was a case that cost many, many times more than a simple will ever would have cost the mother. But that's what happens when you don't have a will.